Hello everyone, my name is Charity and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, and I hope that you stay for a long time. So I'm actually getting ready to wash my hair and I just thought about a video idea, actually a question that someone asked if I can address it, and that is regarding scalp care. So she asked what I do with my scalp. How do I maintain my scalp? And I just wanted to share basically what I do with my scalp to, number one, help to promote growth and to also just give my hair a clean environment to thrive. And so I'm going to be sharing a few things with you, but before I share those things, I just want to emphasize the importance of having a clean scalp. Having a clean scalp by washing the hair on a regular basis really helps to create that conducive environment for the hair to grow. Because if the scalp is not cleansed on a regular basis, what happens is that products that we put in our hair becomes built up on the scalp, and then also just dirt. I mean, if you go through a week, 2 weeks, and you don't take a shower, your body's going to be dirty. And it's the same thing with our scalp. Just dirt builds up on the scalp, and that can actually impede the hair that is growing from the scalp from being able to have a place to grow and to flourish. And so I just want to really emphasize that. That would be my first tip, is to encourage you to keep a consistent and regular schedule of washing your hair and keeping your scalp clean. Now for me, typically after I wash my hair, within a week, I will go back into my scalp and I will moisturize my scalp. And the reason I do this is because I naturally have dry scalp. And actually, I think a few years ago, I finally found a solution here on YouTube, and I'll link that video in the description box. And ever since that time, my scalp has been great. It has been thriving, and it is not nearly as dry and flaky as it used to be. And so basically what I do is 1 week after washing my hair, or sometimes between 3 to 4 days after washing my hair, I will go back into my scalp, and all I use is two things. I have this spray bottle here, and I typically will put warm water in here. And the reason I put warm water is because it'll help to open up the pores in my scalp to be able to receive the treatment that I'm actually going to give my scalp. And so in here, I have just this water bottle, and then I just go into my scalp and I spritz my scalp with the water. And then I don't just let the water sit. It's actually not going to sit, it's going to drip. And to help my scalp to retain all the benefits, the hydrating benefits of the water, I go ahead and I massage my scalp with the water. You know, I massage my scalp after I spritz my scalp with the water into my hair. And that really, number one, helps to lift up any dryness that may be sitting on my scalp, opens up the pores and the passageways for the skin on the scalp to be able to receive the hydrating properties of the water. Water is a wonderful hydrator for our hair, and my hair, I don't go without water. Even in between styles, I definitely go ahead and use water to rehydrate my hair and also to re-moisturize my hair. So the next thing I do is that I use an oil, and my favorite oil is coconut oil. This is the brand of coconut oil that I typically use. I get this from Walmart, and it comes in the pack of 2 for $9.99, which I think it's a really, really great deal because there's a lot in here. This is 30 florals, okay? So I typically use this for a really, really long time. And one of the reasons I also really like this brand of coconut oil is that it does not have the coconut oil scent. I love the coconut oil scents, but I don't love it in my hair. And so I really, really like this brand. And so what I do is I put it into this applicator bottle. As you can see, coconut oil does solidify in room temperature, and so right now it has solidified, and all I'm going to do is just get a bowl, fill it with hot water, sit this in there, and it'll melt. I typically do not put my coconut oil in the microwave. I read that the microwave sort of decrease some of the properties of the oil, and so all I do is just sit it in some hot water and it'll melt it just fine. Within a few minutes it'll melt it. And so once I massage the water into my scalp, then I go in with the coconut oil into my scalp, and this applicator tip really helps to ease that process. And so once I go into the scalp, one section at a time, and by this time my hair is already styled in twists or in braids if I'm trying to like stretch out my hair or something. Then I will go in again with the oil in all of my lines, all of my partings, and then once again I massage that into my scalp and helps my scalp to sort of absorb the coconut oil, and that really helps to keep my scalp very healthy. It helps to keep my scalp nice and moisturized. It keeps it from drying. I'm telling you, before a few years ago, my scalp used to be so dry, like to the point where you can visibly see the flakes in my scalp. And it was really embarrassing because there are times where, like, I'm not ready to wash my hair, and I would, go about my day, and it's like I could see the flakes, and it's just really, really embarrassing. And so once I found that solution, I was like, praise God, it really has been working so well. So yeah, once again, that is really how I keep my scalp healthy, which helps my hair to grow and to flourish. And so once again, it's just 3 things. Number 1, keeping the scalp clean, which means that you are keeping a consistent cleansing schedule of your hair, that you don't go 1 month without washing your hair, or you don't go 2 months, 3 months without shampoo, without cleansing your scalp. Cleansing is very, very important. You have to cleanse the scalp, and when you are cleansing your scalp, you want to focus the shampoo mainly on the scalp itself, and use the pads of your fingers to massage the shampoo into your scalp. Also, I want to encourage you to wash your hair in sections. Like right now, I'm not going to wash all of my hair all at once like this. I'm going to part it down the middle, and then I'm going to wash one section at a time. And so washing your hair in sections also enables you to be able to focus on the scalp specifically. Washing in sections really enables you to be able to get into the scalp really well, to be able to lift up all the dirt and all of the product buildup that are in there. And so yes, once again, the first thing is to have a regular schedule, washing your hair at least once a week, or at least once every 2 weeks, at least once every 3 weeks. Really helps. Just having that consistent schedule is so critically important. Don't abandon your hair, ladies. Prioritize your hair. Fit your hair somehow into your schedule. I know that we're all busy. Some of us are wives, some of us are moms, some of us have so many different other roles that we're playing, but honestly, we need to be able to take time to take care of ourselves as well in the midst of all of the busyness. And our hair care is part of taking care of ourselves. Don't abandon your hair care, okay? Number 2 is to also keep your scalp moisturized, especially if you have dry scalp like mine. And I think even if you don't have dry scalp, adapting this method of just keeping your scalp hydrated will really go a long way to keep your scalp nice and healthy and moisturized, and be able to also help the hair to grow really well. Another thing also is that when you are moisturizing your scalp like how I do, and you go in and you're massaging the water into the scalp and the oil into the scalp, what you're also doing is that you are actually encouraging hair growth. You are sort of igniting the blood vessels in your scalp to sort of awaken, to be able to help to encourage hair growth as well. And so it's a 2-in-1. It keeps your scalp moisturized, but also massaging your scalp, and the process of moisturizing your scalp enables your scalp to hair follicles to receive blood supply, therefore helping your hair to actually grow. And so those are the things that I do, keeping my scalp clean and then also moisturizing my scalp, which, like I said, just using these 2 things, just water and an oil. In terms of the oil, I would recommend using a light oil, like a coconut oil or sweet almond oil, or like olive oil, like a light oil that will really help to also create unnecessary buildup in the process. And so yeah, I hope that this video is helpful for you. And once again, ladies, I want to encourage you to continue to prioritize your hair, to continue to take care of your hair. And just remember that God created your hair, and your hair is beautiful. Don't ever believe the idea that our hair is ugly and it is this, all these types of names that they give it. No, our hair is part of God's creation and it is beautiful. And if we take care of it, our hair will flourish, our hair will grow, we'll reap the benefits of tending to our hair and caring for our hair. All right, you all, I do have a natural hair Facebook group where I have more details about, you know, how to take care of your hair and like a lot of in-depth you know, sort of articles and things like that. So if you want more information about how to take care of your hair, head on over to Facebook. I will leave the link in the description box. It is a private group, and so I will have to approve you to the group, and sometimes it takes a couple of days. I do try to, you know, do it as quickly as I can, but if it takes a few days, you can just send me a message real quick, and then I'll go ahead and I'll approve you. Once again, I also do have an ebook, which I'm actually looking forward to updating very soon, but I do have an ebook also about naturally curly hair. I'll link that in the description for your convenience as well, and also that contains very, very wonderful and just basic information to help you to take care of your naturally curly hair so that it can flourish. Alrighty, thank you all so much, and God bless. Bye.